Uh, Assalamu alaikum and a very good afternoon, all of you.
Good afternoon,
Uh,
sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Walaikum assalam, sir.
so,
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Professor
Good afternoon,
Vijapur
sir.
already mentioned the topic. We are discussing about electronic resources and some digital tools which will be helpful for our teachers. You are all the young teachers, and you have to move, or you have to go a lot of research and learning experiences. So this lecture will be giving you a stepstone for how to manage the resources and how can you utilize this for your learning, teaching, as well as for the research purpose. Before I start my lecture, I would like to thank Professor Vijapur and Dr. Faiza Abbasi for giving this opportunity to interact with you all. And let me start my PPT. Okay, as we mentioned already, this is the topic on e-learning resources and tools for your learning and research purpose. I think the screen is visible for you.
दिख रहा है जी. Okay.
Okay. Okay. So, we can use this e-learning resources not only for learning purpose, but also for your research and other teaching purposes. We can use for getting the discover new knowledge, or you can use it for writing, publication, and assessment of or evaluation purpose. So I start with this lecture with the quote of Alvin Toffler. He said, quote, "The illiterate of the 21st century will not be those who cannot read and write, but those who cannot learn, unlearn, and relearn." Unquote. So what we can understand from this quotation, it is very clear that the illiterate of this century means those who cannot read or write. Now everybody can read and write, but how we will be different from literate and illiterate? That means the person who should have the ability to learn, unlearn, and relearn. Okay, we should have the ability to learn, or we should have the ability to unlearn. That means learn the new things, because you are lecturers now, you are assistant professors now. So you completed your course, PG or PhD and other things. But you know, there is a development. Day by day, we having a recent development in your field of interest. Each and every day, you will find if you are in the field of law, you are in the field of education, or you are in the field of chemistry, the computer science, you will find day by day there is a lot of developments. So if you are coming with our PG notes or PG content, you cannot survive in your profession. So that means we have the ability to learn and unlearn. There are things which will be outdated that you have to remove from our content. and something which you feel it is very much relevant, the classical things that you have to relearn, so that you can develop new theory based on your classical content. So this is a topic, this is a quote, it will be clear what we should be, a teacher should have the ability to learn, unlearn, and relearn. And these are the areas which we are covering today. E-learning platforms, role of libraries, and different tools that can be used for our learning as well as a research purpose. Because being a library profession, I would like to say the library is playing very important role for development of academia. Libraries act as a knowledge center. It will supporting the teaching, learning, and research, and it also facilitating access to information whenever you need. So, being an assistant professor, I will request you, you should make a habit of visiting libraries and exploring the resources. Because I know you will be busy with your research work, your teaching, learning, and other administrative work, but still you will find time to visit libraries, because libraries are considered as a knowledge centers. They're having a lot of collections. It is gathering and maintaining as well as safeguarding various area of knowledge across various disciplines. And this knowledge, it is not like a storehouse, it is disseminating to the users whenever user is record that information. User means maybe student, maybe a teacher, maybe a staff, maybe administrator, maybe a doctor, maybe advocates, whosoever will be comes under that domain. The libraries are disseminating the information to its users. Not only disseminating information, it is also supporting teaching by providing various resources like books, journals, digital materials that will enhance the teaching effectiveness. And these resources being provided through various services like research assistant service, through workshops or educational support services, and some services is totally customized, tailor-made to the users. And the library is also supporting the learning process, which will offer different tools and strategies that will help the students to learn and complete their academic development. And it will also use to update the resources. If a researcher he wanted to update his field of knowledge, the libraries are helping by providing scholarly articles and databases. And it is easy to access to crucial academic resources, mostly academic resources, and in various interesting teaching materials, scholarly content, and the research. So the libraries are playing very important role for the development of the academia. And if you say the library services for the research will support the different services like consultations, accessing the scholarly databases, data management, and the teaching and curriculum will be having the course reserve. That means we can access the essential reading materials from the library. And it is an instructional support, it is having the curriculum integration, technology and digital resources. That is Professor Bijapur mentioned here. Nowadays, we have to go for some technology-based resources so that it will be you can access the information very speedily, very quickly, and that can be used for your research and learning purposes, like e-books, e-journals, and e-thesis and online archives. And based advanced technology-based research and teaching materials. So let us see if you going for the learning process, how or what are different methods to learn. Okay, there are different methods. Being a teacher, I think you all are aware about that. We can use different methods for the teaching. That means we can go for the self-study. That means whenever you feel you can take a book or take a test book or any content, then you can start reading. You can study yourself. That means without any help of anything, you can do your own study, self-study. Or we can have the reading books. Okay, or you can go for training courses. Various agencies, private and government agencies, universities, the training institutes, they're providing various trainings for the teachers and specific topics, specific software, specific teaching, learning methodologies. So we can go for that such type of training courses, and you can go for orientation courses. I think it is compulsory by the University Grants Commission. Every teacher should go for orientation and refresher courses. The purpose is we will be the teacher should be updated with. We should learn the new and recent developments in the field of interest. And the professional development programs specifically designed for the teachers and professional or faculty induction programs. Okay, all these things what are doing, that is you are learning. Okay, we are taking our steps to learn new things. 1 month course, 1 month program, or 1 week program, 15 days program, we will be getting a master, or we will be having a general idea about what are the different aspects which a teacher is required in your area of interest, your teaching profession. So such type of programs in your subject or in general as a teacher, as a general teaching subject as a general, we can go for such methods. Or we can go for seminars, attending seminars, conferences, workshops. I think nowadays there are many seminars are going on, and very funding agencies are giving funding for organizing seminars, conferences, and workshops. So there also what you are learning from there. Okay, in the seminar you will have brainstorming sessions. You can present the purpose. You can listen the recent developments, which the persons though conducted the research and the workshops and other things, which will be helping to learning yourself. Okay, I hope it is clear, voice and everything is clear for you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Voice is clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Your voice, yes, sir.
I think I can put up a video. Okay, so these are the methods which I told you. I think some of you already choose some methods, and you might have upgrading or upgraded or updated the recent developments using any of the methods. But one more method which is we can do ourselves is joining some courses. Okay, you can join some online courses, and we generally most of the faculty members you are ourselves developing some courses. Okay, so nowadays there is a massive open online course MOOCs. Massive open online course. It's a very popular nowadays in West as well as in India. We can have many what you can say agencies or platforms that will provide more courses. Okay, you might have heard about SWAYAM program and EDX, Coursera, Udacity. With this, we can join courses and you can upgrade ourselves. The most common courses which have been developed by one is NPTEL National Program on Technology Enhanced Learning, nptl.ac.in. You can visit NPTEL. So NPTEL with the collaboration with different IITs and other universities, they're developing SWAYAM programs. You will find the SWAYAM NPTEL courses. And NPTEL itself is organized some online courses and faculty initiative programs, NPTEL workshops, NPTEL translations, similarly internships. Similarly, there are many programs one NPTEL is providing to us. So one, especially those who have in the technological background, they can join the NPTEL courses and you will be upgrading it, and you will be getting the certificate. Nowadays, you must thinking you must applying for your senior scale and so assistant professor or reader scale. So there will be every stage there is a column for the courses, SWAM courses or LPTL courses which have been you attended, the courses you completed. If you submit the certificate of it, you'll getting a number. That means you'll be in APS score. You'll get some points out of it. So government nowadays is encouraging and spending a lot of money for developing such online courses. So we teachers should be take a initiative, take a habit to joining one or other courses which will be relevant for you. Okay, in some courses you see the NPTL, UGC, IITs, ASCT, all are covered together and developing many courses. I think some of you already joined some courses. I'm
No, sir.
not yet. Okay.
No, sir, no.
No, sir.
But I suggest you not only you join the course, but you first you join some courses and you also develop some course on SWAM so that you'll be expertise in subjects. It will be much useful for our students and learners. Let us see. I'm trying to open the SWAM portal. So you told you didn't join the course. So this is the time to you can join many courses. You see, there are 16,530 courses are going on now. Ongoing courses, you see, total 16,000 courses you already done this SWAM program, and now 1,690. That means around 1,700 courses are going on now. Now you can join for this course. You see, there are more than 5 crore people are already got certificates, already got enrollment. And 44.4 lakhs people are got certificate after successfully completing the course. And now there are more, I think there are 13.5 lakhs and enrollment is going on. People are joining the courses. So you see there are many courses are going on there. You can choose a course, humanities and arts. Any course you will find. It's very easy to choose a course. Okay, you'll find the different subjects here. Otherwise, you can select the course, any field. You can, for example, I'm typing the subject like education. Okay, so they will be you'll giving the many courses which is related to education, mental health of students. These are the courses which have been developed by, which is going on in the SWAM programs. Okay, so inclusive education is a collaboration with, for example, if you're interested to inclusive education, this course is starts on 21st July. 21st July is 20th July is the end of enrollment. So still now you can join such type of courses. Okay, almost there are many courses. Integration of artificial intelligence in education, in the training and research. Okay, these are the courses which is very much useful for the teachers. In National Institute of Teaching and Training, Chennai, they organize the program. This is enrollment is over. Some courses they'll repeat again. Okay, this is now time is there. This for this course, integration of artificial intelligence. Okay, they're repeating it. Now you can enroll for this course also, integration of artificial, introduction to distance and digital education. So there are many such courses. I think hundreds of courses you find in the education. Similarly, in the library science or in psychology, very many courses are there. So it is very easy to join also. It is very easy. You don't want to make any things. For example, if I want to join the education technology, just I have to click here and there is a link will be there. Okay, there are 216 that people are joined. You just click here to join. Okay, there will be performer will be there. Just to simply, it will take you 2-3 minutes. Simply performer, you fill the performer, and you will be joining this course. So you can join as many as courses which you like. There is no specific number of courses you can join. But thing is that if you are joining it, you should 100% give time for that. This is the performer. You can fill it up, and you can just join it. Okay, update the profile and join that course. You will be able to join. I have done many courses on SWAYAM. It was very much useful for all the teachers. So it is not only useful as a certificate, but being a teacher, you'll be updating yourself. What are the recent developments which are going on? That you are yourself you are updating it. So I request you all of the teachers, you can join the course which is also relevant. This is the website, swayam.gov.in. This is a course which I have developed last IT applications in library, which myself developed. There are 1,231 people are joined, and around more than 200 people are registered, and they written the examination for this course. And there is a result. Interestingly, more than 94% of the students are qualified or the course certificate successfully completed. If you need a degree, because you can enroll, you can learn, you can update yourself. There is no restriction. The material will be with you. You can learn. You can listen to lectures. But if you need a certificate, you have to register for the examination separately. For that, you have to pay 1,000 rupees. And many centers are there, including Aligarh. Many cities they have centers for the examination. There is the examination date is already announced here. So you can do the examinations and you can get the certificate. That certificate is also having value. Whenever where you go, you will be having a certificate of SWAYAM with 2 credits or 12 credits. It will be having its own because you are upgrading yourself and you can for APS4 also it will be much useful. Whatever I'll tell you, you will be updating yourself and you can teach your students with the updated knowledge. And you can encourage your students also for this join such type of course. Or if you like to have some private platforms like Coursera, okay, it is having many courses in Coursera. But interestingly, the certificate is being issued through the Coursera is by international universities like Stanford, Michigan University, Penn University, etc. So you can join any course on Coursera or EDX. It is also totally free to join, but in some cases you will be you require some sort of what you can say certificate. So you have to pay. That means generally they will ask for $10 or $8 or something like that. It will be costing around 800 rupees. Some universities asking for that is around $10, maybe $100, something like that. So that means 7,700 or something like that. So you'll get certificate depends on the universities. So this, if you don't need a certificate, you can join many courses on it. Similarly, you will be having the EDX. EDX also having the such type of platform. They also provide universities like Harvard University, Massachusetts universities, Berkeley. Okay, so we will get a certificate. So if you are going for interview somewhere and you showing the certificate of Harvard University, that will be having some edge to you compared to the other candidates. So such type of courses, I will be encouraging you going for some sources, some sort of courses like this, which will be updating your knowledge as well as giving some confidence to you, confidence in you about the recent. Then there is another sort of web portal that is we calling as a VLab. It is having a lot of spoken tutorials, many topics. Suppose if you go to learn some software, so there is regarding to open source software, how to work with open source software. There are many courses on different types of software, or video tutorials on different subjects. Okay, it is interestingly, it is a very spoken. Only audio will be there. Most of the case, audio tutorials are there. You can join it and you can get the audio. You can listen the audios. Some cases there is audio video tutorials you can listen, and there is an examination after a few weeks. Then you can appear for the examination. It is your convenience. Whenever you feel you can join such type of courses, and whenever you convenience, you can listen the lectures, and you can go for some assignments if you like. You can join some course assignments and other things. Okay. And other methods, we can see this online FDPs and FIPs. Now you are join like the faculty induction programs, faculty development programs. Like AICT is doing such type of programs. They're having many programs under various colleges and universities are organizing under AICT. You can join for such type of programs. And Pandit Madan Mohan Malaviya National Mission for Teachers and Teaching. There is a program, National Mission for Teaching and Teachers, especially for the teachers they're giving it. And another program, they especially for the Malaviya Mission for Teachers training programs, specific training programs are given by the UGC. So such programs, you're already doing such programs, and in future also, when you're getting development, so you get opportunity, you can go for such type of programs, which will be giving you some leadership. For example, they have the DEEP program, which is giving for the leadership program. It is especially designed for the academicians, those who want DEET, that means to become vice chancellor or any other higher post. They will be teaching you to how to deal the issues, how to deal the programs, how to find the rules and regulations and all the things. So there are many programs, such many programs are there by UGC and AICTs. So being a teacher, one should be aware about that. And whenever you feel finding, you have to update, you have to learn yourself. And another resource which I'm going to tell you on the electronic resource, that is the National Repository of Open Education Resources. NRO, that is known as NRO. Okay, NRO is a platform. Okay, this is a platform that hosts a wide range of open education resources for school education, especially school education includes videos, audio images, and interactive content mapped to the curriculum. Depends on the syllabus, there is many videos and audio images. And another program which is developed by University Grants Commission and the Ministry, that is GAN, Global Initiative of Academic Networks. Because if you learn from our faculties, we have some limitations, but we should know what are the recent developments that Professor Bijapur just mentioned about his teacher in the LLM when he has done it from the in London. So we will be also having our students and our teachers should have the experiences of our international teachers, international renowned teachers. Okay, so that they will come to India and they'll teach our teachers. That will be having a very different experience. So for that purpose, government has started GAN program, Global Initiative of Academic Networks, where through the program, it will bring together the renowned international and national faculties to offer online courses in various disciplines. Generally, general cases, this program is also done with offline. In our AMU also, I think, conducted many programs on GAN. It is in different subjects like English or Hindi or social sciences, engineering, and other medicine and other fields. So we'll be getting an opportunity to interact with the renowned international faculty members and personally, and that way you can have some collaboration with them. So that it will be enhance the quality of education through global collaborations. And another resource which we can say, another platform which we have in the teachers, that is Diksha. Okay, Diksha is a platform. It is designed to support teachers with the digital resources for classroom teaching and the professional development. It provides curriculum aligned e-content in multiple languages. This is the advantage of this Diksha. It's not only one English language, it is having different various languages the government is providing. Okay, it is an initiative of National Council of Education Research and Training and Ministry of Education, Government of India. And suppose if you want to learn, you need a teacher, you need a supervisor, you need an expert. So from where will you find the experts? So for that purpose, the InfluentNet, Information Library Networks under the UGC, they developed a web portal that is known as a Vidwan. That is Vidwan is an expert database for India. The Vidwan is a comprehensive database of experts in various academic fields from India. Researchers and students can find experts for collaboration and guidance on their research projects. Okay. So you'll find there are more than 2 lakhs in the 95,000 people are already there and experts in this design. So there are 22,000 organizations out there, and more than 38 lakhs participants have got their experts through the Vidwan databases. So if you need experts, if you need a guidance, you need a super expert for your PhD, evaluate your students' PhD thesis, you can visit the Vidwan, and yourself you can also enroll in the Vidwan portal. So this is another way you can learn, or you can understand, or you can collaborate with these experts. And another very important resources which you can find is National Digital Library of India, ntl.gov.in. So the National Digital Library of India is a vast digital repository of academic content. It provides access to books, journals, articles, theses, and other educational materials. This is an invaluable resource for students, researchers, and education. This is a website. This is a portal, National Digital Library of India, which have been developed under the Ministry of Education with the help of IIT Kharagpur. So this website, this portal, which will be work as a digital repository for our academic content. It's okay, everything is clear. Because once I'm putting the paper, that screen I am not connecting with you.
जी सर
So if you have any difficulty, okay.
बिल्कुल सर कनेक्ट है सर
Okay, if you
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, connected.
okay.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, voice not clear, sir.
No, I'm not speaking now because Pushkar was mic was on.
नहीं नहीं, आप दो जगह नजर आ रहे हैं. यू आर
Yes, sir.
विजिबल. आपने दो मोबाइल में भी खोला होगा और लैपटॉप में भी खोला होगा. एक जगह यूज कीजिए.
किससे बात कर मुझसे?
आपसे. हाँ, आपसे कर रहे हैं. आप दो नजर आ रहे हैं. टू नौशाद अली एक्सपर्ट्स आर विजिबल ऑन द स्क्रीन.
नहीं, एक ही है. अभी मैं बस प्रेजेंटेशन होगा ना, तब एक ही आएगा. अभी मैंने सिस्टम खोल गया ना. अभी तो केवल एक होगा ना.
हाँ, अब एक है.
हाँ, वो मैंने वो खोल गया डिस्प्ले. ओके, मैंने वो पीछे आ गया.
हाँ,
ठीक. तो बीजापुर साहब बैठा हुआ है अभी.
हाँ, मैं बैठा हूँ. मैं आई एम आल्सो योर स्टूडेंट.
खाना खाने को नहीं गया. ओके. नेशनल डिजिटल लाइब्रेरी वेबसाइट यही है. Okay, so choose your preference. You see, once you open this portal, according because this is a portal developed for all the people, all the corners of all work people. They can use this website. So those who are interested, you can choose that area. You can choose. For example, interested in school education, higher education, career development, research, patent standards. There you can visit there, and if you, for example, if you're interested in the research. So you will find a lot of literature on research. Okay, you see research areas, different publishers, their publications, their journals. Okay, different area they divide into different areas. Okay, you can search your own subject here. So they will be giving you a lot of content. Okay, content from IITs, IAMs. Okay, so the literature which is maybe you are not able to access from different sources, or which we were not able to see through the Google, but all this literature, all this content of various universities and the colleges and the journals and the publishers, all are coming to one platform. This is the advantage of this site. So you'll be finding Shrodhganga institutional repositories, okay, enlist different universities content, Kim University, Missouri University, many universities are there. Okay, National Mission on Education through Information Communication Technology. There are different programs, Vidya and Samarth and all. Okay, so you'll find a lot of material on with NDLI. So I suggest you National Digital Library of India. You can go and visit there. And what they're doing, they are also developing some clubs in your colleges. Maybe some of your colleges are having the National Digital Library clubs. Okay. So if you are not there, you can ask your librarians there in your colleges or universities. They should start some National Digital Library of India clubs so that you can have in touch with this people of National Digital Library, and we can it will be your students and your teachers will be updated with the recent developments. So similarly, there are many digital library initiatives has been done, like shotgun of in FlipNet. There you will find many pieces that has been available. Shotgun. I think you must have seen the shotgun. I think you might have used it. And Shaw Sindhu is a consortium of e-journals. Now that university is now changed into the government has changed into the one nation, one subscription. But nothing but it is journals providing the government is providing journals to all the universities and the colleges to avoid the digital divide. Every universities and colleges they will get scholarly e-journals and databases, and they can access it. So that will be the government is paying for that. Earlier, the university libraries they're subscribing according to the interest of the researchers and the teachers. Now the government is taking over that power and they're taking that money also. Now government is collecting all this money, pull the money from the college universities, and the government is now providing these resources to central universities and state universities and other universities for the journals like a one nation, one subscription. Like Vidyanidhi, it is also a group of repositories and thesis. You'll be able to access the thesis and content of Indian content. So Shrodhganga, you will find in FlipNet, I think there are more than 5 lakhs theses are available now. So as a teacher, you are guiding the students. So you need to consult many theses which is available, which have been submitted in our country, so that this Shrodhganga website will be helping to access it. Okay. So apart from this, we will be going for the bibliographic databases. I will be showing you another resource. That will be some free resources, which is there are some free resources which is available. Let us see. It will be sorry. Because there are two types of resources which will be available. One is some sort of subscription-based resources. That means the Sage and Francis and other publishers they're providing resources with the payment. But there are some resources which we can see which is available free of cost. Some of them which you already discussed. I think the resource is available. Like some resources we already discussed here. Showing some other pages. For example, you will find different courseware like SOEM, NPTEL, EDX, Sailor, Coursera, Harvard, Academic Hub, University of Work. These are the sources which we can find the various courses if you want to do some courses in your subject. These are the courses. But I will be giving this list to Professor Vijapur. So I think you can collect it from him. So that this PDF file you can click each and every sources, NPTEL or any source. For example, you are clicking here, if you go into the NPTEL website, you can join the course. Similarly, you'll find some Coursera, that means a courseware, that means a content, your subject content, MIT, Open Courseware, okay, NGL, NG Courseware, etc., PLP Courseware, or you'll find some ebooks. There are many ebooks are available on directory of Open Access Books, dob.org. Okay. Here, if you click, you'll find many books, electronic books, which is available. Okay, in the field of education, political, government, media sector, okay, migration. So you will find if you are clicking that education, you'll find many books on education. It is a free of course. This book you can read and write, you can copy and you can save it. Okay, similarly, there are many books are available. You can take, this is a open access ebooks. You can take this book for your use. Or PDF drive, it is also having thousands of books. Or free books, Gutenberg.org. These are the resources which you can learn. Electronic resource, free of course, it is available. And there is thousands of ebooks are available on websites. Whenever you get a free time, you can go through these websites and you will be finding many interesting books. Because now earlier you have to carry, wherever you are going, you are carrying that books with you to read. Now we don't want to keep your tab or your mobile with this file in your tab. Save it. Whenever you feel according to interest, just click it, you find the books and start reading. Okay. Similarly, you'll find some electronic journals which is available at free cost like e-journals. You'll find DOG, Directory of Open Access Journals. Okay, it is also having thousands of journals available in this site. Okay, you see there are 89 languages and 13,000 journals without any payment. 21,000 journals which is having, and articles of other different articles are there. Okay, 138 countries are participating in it. Okay, so it is a very good site, and many journals will find from it. In the publishers like Springer, Elsevier, and Wiley, Oxford, they are also providing some open access journals. For Emerald also, they're providing open access journals. Generally, they will take the processing charge from the publisher, that the authors, and they're making the publications at free of cost. So there are so many good journals. So I'm not saying that if it is a free of cost or a free journals, it's not a quality. They have very good quality journals are available at free of cost. You can access for that journals. Plus is many interesting, that means very useful journals in the field of medicine, Science Open, Royal Society journals, and you'll find some softwares like various softwares in different developers is available. Thesis and dissertations, I told you already. Sadhganga is for Indian thesis, and you'll be having NDLTD. It's a very good organization. It's an international level thesis because you'll find the thesis of various universities outside our country. International thesis you'll find NDLTD. Okay, that you can use there. And thesis of Canada is available from this website. City Stanford University's thesis are available from the website. Okay, like agriculture thesis you'll find from the Agris. National Digital Library you'll find many theses. Okay, Yendra is especially for the learning for robots and robotics. Okay, with one we all discussed. And for school children, they're having Khan Academy, NCRT, etc. And for your children, you will have the children library. Many children's books are available on free of cost. So I suggest you story books are there. If your children is asking for story books, you can download it and you can just click here, and you can give for your children to enjoy the reading, so that we can inculcate the reading habits of our children. Nowadays we are losing it. Okay, there are many journal, many journal articles, many books are available for the children. Okay. So you just save with this PDF with your mobile and enjoy reading of various books. Okay, let us come to our PPT. So these are the various e-resources which you can use. But these are suppose if you want to have these resources that will be helping you to learn new things with the different platforms. But there are different platforms or different tools that will help you to access more resources that will be you can use for your research. That means I'm discussing on the quality literature. Okay, there are bibliographic databases that will giving you the recent publications, the quality publications. You must have heard about Web of Science. Okay, this is selective citation index of scientific and scholarly publishing. Web of Science core collection database includes journals, conference proceedings, books, and data compilation. Okay, it was developed in 1964 by the Eugen Garfield as a science citation index, but now it is available in the form of a Web of Science. So you can access the Web of Science. It is most of the universities now available. You can access it. You will be finding the recent articles on your subjects, the quality articles, because they have some parameters. They will not index all the articles published by journals. We selecting some which will be useful for them, and accordingly, the journals index findings like similar type of journals, and it will be very quality journals you'll find from the Web of Science. And this similar type of Web of Science, that is why science publishers. Now, another publications you'll find the Scopus. Scopus has been developed by Elsevier company, and they will be having an abstract and indexing database that will connecting to the full text collections. So if you go for the Scopus, you will be log in with the Scopus. You will be having the articles of the authentic and the good quality articles. So you will be having the connection with that article. Earlier, if you want to an article on your subject, what you will do, we will be searching some articles with the journals. From the journals, you will find one article. From that article, you will be finding references. From the references, you will be searching with the references. You search again the articles, isn't it? But now this Scopus and Web of Science, what they're doing, their references, all the references, they give the link, hyperlink. Okay, suppose if I'm reading an article, so for example, I'm reading an article on inclusive education in India. So what are the citations the author has cited? So all the citations, they will give the link. They will give the link for all this citations. So that you no need to go for different libraries for search databases. With this hyperlink, you can have a single click. Then that will be taking you to that article. Okay, that means if you searching, if you're reading one article, from that article with the references, that means somebody's referred one article. That means if I am writing in references of my article, that means I consulted the article and some of the points I have taken from that article to my article. That is why I give the references. So if you're giving the link of all those references, hyperlink to all the references, so if I'm getting that much related article of my topic, say for example, I'm searching the information on adult education, I find that article is contained 56 references. That means these 56 references are as much useful for my topic like adult education. Instead of searching various libraries for my article, I can search with that. I can click that references. So it will connect it to that particular article. That will link to that particular article. So in a single sitting, I can get 50, 60 new articles or related articles on this topic. But this is the Scopus and Web of Science is helping being a citation index it will be giving the link to the site. So similarly, you can have the OpenLX. It is also having a free and public database because Scopus is not a free of course, but OpenLX is the free of course. So you can access this various free literature free of cost to the and one of the things is PubMed, which is also free of cost will be available to access. PubMed is especially in the field of medicine. So it is developed and maintained by US National Institute of Health and National Library of Medicine. Okay, both the developing and both developed and it is maintaining. So you will be need some articles on medical field. We can go for this problem. And when another very important portal which we are having is Semantic Scholar. Scholar is a scientific literature search engine. It is powered by artificial intelligence. It was created by Allen Institute for Artificial Intelligence and made available to the public in November 2015. So this Semantic Scholar, if you search with this scholar, it will be giving more interesting result with the help of the artificial intelligence. See, there is statistics of 2022. It is having a more than 200 million publications. So I think now it is pretty much getting to this. Another source of bibliographical databases is that is a paper digest. If you take a paper digest, it is also artificial intelligence driven bibliographic database system. What you do here, you have to provide a DOI. Every article having digital object identifier or a URL or a PDF link. So you can just click that PDF or a link to the paper digest. So it will be giving the full text if it is available. The full text available will be there. It will be open. So with this DOI or URL, you'll be able to get the full text of the document. Similarly, literature summarizer is another tool which will give you the literature in the summarizing way. It is another bibliographic tool. Because one article which may contain 10 pages, 20 pages. So that article, if you're completing it and you are trying to summarize it, it may take much time. Okay? So there are many software which is available, especially based on the artificial intelligence. You'll have the literature summarized. So there are some tools like Scholarcy. It is very easy to use. Scholarcy, what you'll do, if you type scholarcy.com and you can upload the articles, the book chapters, or the reports which you want to summarize. So that the PDF file they will be displaying in a simple way and organized way with a summary. Okay, it maybe suppose if you are summarizing your article, maybe you may know some important aspects, but the software it will develop summary by using the software, and it will be in a simple way that it will be forwarding to the researcher the summary. So Scholarship can also is a good tool. We can access it. Similarly, you will find the SciSpace. Okay, it is also a free platform to access scientific literature. It can be quickly locate articles with the best-in-class search and discovery capabilities, and it will be access to scientific knowledge in the with the full text PDF. Okay, so you can give that type your topic here, scientific literature. I think it will be opening. Okay, so you can log in or you can sign up. If you are already a member, you can log in or you can sign up it. Then you can give the searching terms here. You'll be having it. That summarized material. And you'll find some literature mapping tools. What do you mean by literature mapping tools? So if you want to have a map, that means from where the article has been published and what are the different articles and published on that particular topic. So you'll be having, you can go for the researchrabbit.ai. Okay. In this case, this is tool to optimize your time researching and the references as you start planning your easy minor project or literature review. Okay. It will be giving a mapping of your subject. Okay. So for example, if I'm searching research rabbit, you can find the website here. Okay, you can log in for it. For some extent, it is a free of cost. If you are a member, you can log in it, otherwise you can sign up. So you'll be able to understand.
कंप्यूटर देख रही है ऊपर अंदर में वो बिल्डिंग में
So it will work like that. If you're typing any article, any concept here, okay, it will be displaying the you'll be finding here. This is how it is working. Because if I'm opening, it will take time. Okay, you can give the keyword your title here. So what are the articles published on your title? That list will be coming here. Okay, all list will be there. And they give the map how this has been connected. Okay, one map will be there. So how this paper, who is consulted, who is cited, which article. So you'll find the most authentic article, who is having the most people are cited, which article. So you'll be having a mapping of your topic. For example, if you're doing a research, I understand because of my experience, I'm telling. Most of the researchers, they don't know about who is developed the concept, who is having the article, and how many people having a good publication on your area of interest. Many more people are not knowing. They will be randomly then selected, and they will be preparing abstracts and they will submit your thesis. But this mapping, it will be helping you from where sorry, the concept has been originated. Who are the authors, those who have contributed to this concept, and how this has been linked, and how this citations has been emerged. So you'll be getting an overall idea. You will find here. You will finding here it's a. You will finding here is an abstract, and you'll be finding here authors. Those are the major authors. Those who are contributed to this concept. So I think it is a very interesting for you. We will get that basic from where it has been started. Like lit maps are also similar, which is also giving you about this various the origin of the map of your question. See, they are giving the graph and other things. Very interesting if you go for it because you have to log in for it. And some cases they will, it is almost way of course you'll be finding it. If you try the lit map, I think if it is fast, I will be showing you. Asking for the sign up, and I think it may take time. Just I will trying to understand it is easy. So you can suggest some topic, any topic. I'm tapping on adult education. Okay, so the articles which is on adult education, the most relevant, and since 2025, what are the articles which has been published on adult education? All articles are here. See, 5 citations. So this is most relevant articles. Somebody's got 482 citations. Okay, then from that you can select one. Then you will be getting the link out of it. You see, yes, this article is selected. Okay, all article DOE and everything is given. If I'm asking the most recent articles since 2025, they will also give that recent articles. Okay, so these are the way you can have a lot of techniques and tools are there that can be used for our research, so that we'll be able to have a good quality research. Because I'm not saying this is the we have to do our hard work. There is no exemption for that. But these are things which will be helping to, it's a supplementary for us. It will be helping to find out the recent articles, find out the most relevant articles on your subject. So you will not miss any articles, like connected papers. Okay, there's also doing the same thing. More than it will analyze around 50,000 research papers. Okay, connected papers you can click here. Insightful is another important paper. It will be giving a start from the seed paper. That means from where it has been started. Was the first originator of the concept. From there, it will be giving the mapping of your articles. That is the insight. Okay. So there are many sites like Elicit. It's also very important. It is using this language model and providing the recent latest articles. Elicit. And you know the paraphrasing tools. There is a content. If you want to change the concept or you want to paraphrase your the content, you can have the Quillboard, Spineboard, etc. Many paraphrasing organizations and tools are available. Maybe some of them are it's the paid one, and sometimes you will be Grammarly and Quillboard, etc. It's a paid one, but they're giving some extent, some content. That means some limitations are there. It will give that content will be paraphrasing at free of cost in some cases. Spinboard and Grammarly, etc. They're doing it. And reference management tools, that means your research work, you can organize your research work with reference management tools like Mendeley, Zotero, etc. Mendeley is one of the two free reference management tools. Suppose you are doing the research, your research, all the work, your articles, your publications, your everything, you can put into this software. And whenever you feel you can access this one, advantage is that like an email ID, you will have the ID of this software. Whenever you go, suppose you open your email, Gmail, whenever you go, you can open your content will be there. Similarly, if you open your Mendeley account, wherever you go, your that content will be accessible. Whenever you feel you don't want to carry your own research, your research wherever you go, your research will be there. You can access through this Mendeley with your password and login. So I'm not discussing about how to start and all those setting the book. And similarly, we can have this is things which you can store your articles. Suppose you search 150 articles, all 150 articles you can store into your Mendeley account. Whenever you feel you can access, you can do it. Only drag and drop methods are there. Not discussing it. Okay. Similarly, we having some other reference management tools like similar manage your library. This type of library will be developed. Your articles, your documents, your recently added materials, your favorite publications, everything. You can have this. See, all this attached to PDF files are there. So that means it's like a Gmail account. You are carrying your research with you. I told you Zotero is another for another management tool for that. It is also free open source software. And you'll find image finding tools. If you have the image, Google image will find. Similarly, we'll be having some scientific image. BioRender, which is one AI-based image supplementary tool. Whenever you need a research, you will find the image finding tools for that. And the citation detection tools like Cite. And another important tool which is you record for your research is plagiarism detection tool. If you have some plagiarism in your content, when you publish it, it may create a headache for you. Many cases, I think, with me, Professor Vijaypur sir was with me, many inquiries related to plagiarism complaints. We made many inquiries on this, that means committees that complained, fact-finding committees on checking the plagiarism. So if you, now you are the just a beginning, and if you do something, maybe consciously or unconsciously with some plagiarism content, what will happen? Now maybe no will not notice, but whenever you'll be getting a good position, or when you're getting a some post or something, so your enemies, they will first they'll check your papers. They'll try to find out any plagiarism. So that will create a headache for us. So that is why we very much clear for, especially in this digital era, whenever you are publishing your content, it should be plagiarism free. Okay, there are many detection tools are there. Plagiarism is act of presenting someone else's language, ideas, thoughts, or expressions as one's own original work, with the intention of deceiving others. Okay, if you are copying, or if you are noting, or you are citing others' work, is not a problem. It is not a what you can say, create an issue. But if you are not acknowledging it, if you are submitting that work as your own work, that is a problem. So whenever you are taking anything, you have to acknowledge it. You have to make it with the citations in your text, as well as give the proper references in the title. So there is a plagiarism detection tools like Turnitin, which is our universities are following it. The authenticates, drill bits, and many things are there. It depends on your college and the universities. You can choose any methods. And another issue which a researcher is finding is journal finder tools. You prepare an article, very good article prepared, and now you have the question where to publish it. So you have some journal guides. Okay, you will be you click here journal guide here, and you submit your thesis, your title and abstract. It will suggest to you what article you have to find it. Elsevier journal is here. Elsevier journal finder. So there you will be able to find, for example, it will be Elsevier journal finder. You just open it. You'll be enter your abstract here. Okay. You just enter your abstract here. It will be then click here find journals. It will suggest to you the journals which will be suitable for your publications. Otherwise, what will happen after a few months work, hard work, you publish, you prepare a paper, and you're sending to the journal. They will say this is not comes our scope. They will return after 1 month, or then it will take a lot of time for that. So you first find out which journal will be much useful for our your research publications. Then you send for that journal. And Web of Science having the manuscript matcher. There you will be finding manuscript matcher. You give the title and abstract here. Find journals, the Clarivate, that means the Web of Science, it will be suggest to you that. Data analysis tools, SPSS, Tableau. Nowadays, quality research is going on. So qualitative research analysis, you have the NVivo, powered by BI, etc. Okay, and once you publish the articles, it is that will not be the end of your publication process. Once you article published, yes, it's going to finish. We'll be having the research visibility. Okay, so we can go for some research visibility. That means your research should be visible to others, but you'll get more citations. Okay, so for example, so you can easily link with the Google Scholar, scholar.google.com. You can make a member for that. It is a freely accessible web search engine. It will give you more citations, or you can create a ORCID ID, Open Research and Contribute ID. It will also give the visibility, and you can research gate or mentally research gate, etc. You can go for say, that membership on research gate. Will be giving for that. I think there is a many tools are there. I'm not going to discuss, but most of you things you already knowing that.
You can just share your PPT so that we will share with
Yes.
all the participants.
Okay, I will share it. Okay.
हाँ,
Yes. Acknowledge all the others whose work I have been cited because this is used only for the teaching and learning purpose. These are some references. And I conclude with this quote from Steve Jobs. He said, "Stay hungry, stay foolish." Okay, being a teacher, I always say you will be being a very humble. That means you should have the thirsty. You should have the hunger about to learn new things. Being assistant professor doesn't mean the work your knowledge is complete. You have the perfect. It's just a beginning. It is a stepstone. So you will be always hungry for learning new things, and don't be act as you are perfect. You being always think as a foolish. That means you don't know anything because it's a very vast knowledge. The world is a very vast knowledge. You don't know anything about many things you have to learn. So stay hungry, stay foolish. That will give you more advantage and more improvement and progress. So,
okay, friends. We will,
I thank you all of you for your patience listening.
thank you.
Thank you very much. If you have any questions,
lot of people have raised their hand. Neetu
Thank you,
Jaiswal,
sir.
first question.
thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
लोगों ने हाथ उठाया है, सवाल पूछ सकते हैं.
Sir,
बहुत ही वाइड एरिया इन्होंने कवर किया और
Good
आप
afternoon,
अपना
sir.
नॉलेज कैसे अपडेट कर सकते हैं स्वयं के कोर्सेज के जरिए, कोर्सेरा कोर्सेज के जरिए, और फिर डिजिटल लाइब्रेरी, नेशनल डिजिटल लाइब्रेरी का जिक्र किया, शोध गंगा, इनफ्लिबनेट, वन नेशन वन सब्सक्रिप्शन. देखिए कई वेबसाइट्स इन्होंने ऐसे बताए जहां से आप ई बुक्स फ्रीली डाउनलोड कर सकते हैं. मैं पिछले 10 सालों में 5000 किताबें डाउनलोड कर चुका हूँ फ्रीली.
Okay, yes.
मैं जहां जाता हूँ मेरे लैपटॉप में आई गो विथ माय लाइब्रेरी. अगर हम पैसा देते तो हो सकता है 20 लाख 25 लाख रुपया लगता उन किताबों को खरीदने में. बट नाउअडेज यू कैन गेट फ्री ई बुक्स आल्सो. तो इन्होंने कई साइट्स बताए. एक इंटरनेट आर्काइव्स भी है यूएस का, वहां पर भी कई रिपोर्ट्स वगैरह आपको मिल सकती हैं. तो मैं आपका वक्त ज़ाया नहीं करूंगा. लॉट ऑफ पीपल हैव रेज्ड हैंड्स. प्लीज आस्क क्वेश्चंस.
Thank you very much.
yes, good afternoon,
If you have
sir.
questions, okay.
Naushad, sir, thank you for having such an informative session. Sir,
Thank you.
I want to know about the quid bull paraphrasing. If you go for the paraphrasing, that the plagiarism will be there, or we need to just detect it furthermore?
Yes, it's a very good question. If you, for example, sometimes if you go for the literature review, so most of the cases, the literature review, you are citing the same thing which is the author is said. So that cases, the plagiarism will be mentioning them. So in that cases, what we have to do, we can make some paraphrasing of the content, and that can be included in your article. But the detection that Turnitin will not show that is there. But as a research ethics, we have to mention that what you can say references in your article.
Acknowledge the source. Acknowledge the source.
Acknowledge the source.
Original source.
Yeah. That otherwise it will be sometimes it will be create the problem. So we should do if we paraphrase the content, but the idea is that particular author, original author. So we have to acknowledge that author.
Yes.
Okay.
Sir, thank
आइडिया,
you.
कमेंट, क्रिटिसिज्म, मेरिट, अगर किसी और का आइडिया ले रहे हैं, उसको पैराफ्रेज कर रहे हैं अपनी लैंग्वेज में या एआई की टूल की मदद से, तो यू हैव टू साइट द ओरिजिनल ऑथर्स रेफरेंस. अदरवाइज इट इज प्लेजरिज्म.
True,
Yes.
sir. Sir, one more question, sir. Do we have any free plagiarism detection tools? Because Turnitin, these are all like accessible during the libraries, and my college is in a very rural area, so we don't have any subscription as such.
No, in that case, I'm not recommending you for the free plagiarism tools. It is not advisable because we don't have any authenticity of that.
True, true,
But in
true.
some extent, like Grammarly and other things, they some pages they will be
Yes,
able
sir.
to
Yes,
comment.
sir.
But now UGC scheme, there is a program like Show Shuddhi. Show Shuddhi, you'll find the website of UGC or InfibNet, Show Shuddhi. There, every college is having one coordinator for that program. Through that, you will be able to make check your projects. Okay, so
Sir,
you can contact your librarian and or any coordinator or principal. They should become a member of the Show Shuddhi. So that college, through that college, that Show Shuddhi, you can approach that UGC. They will be you just as emailed your content, then coordinator will coordinate with that, and you'll be getting the result of it. So I would advise you don't go for any free.
okay, okay. Sure, sir. Sir, what is the difference between a research rabbit and Scopus or Web of Sciences?
Scopus and Web of Science is a very huge database. Okay, they're having
True.
they're providing the citations of your bibliographic articles. Selected that one. But research rabbit is just only mapping. Okay, some article it will not be you will not because what the trend are different. Scopus means you should go for each and every article, one article getting, and you go for the references. But a research habit is giving the list. Okay, so research habit, the thing is that it will not give the that subscription.
ये फ्रीज हो गए हैं. लेट्स होप. देखिए इन्होंने इतना वास्ट एरिया कवर किया. ही कवर्ड यू नो very huge area. He educated us about so many tools which help us in our research, in our, updating of knowledge, in becoming a good teacher and a good researcher. Good teacher और good researcher बनने के जो tools available हैं डिजिटल प्लेटफॉर्म पे, उसका अध्ययन इन्होंने अपने भाषण में, अपने लेक्चर में हमको बताया. एंड वी आर ग्रेटफुल टू हिम. ही हैज सम कनेक्टिविटी प्रॉब्लम. आई थिंक
सर इसका पीपीटी हमें जरूर शेयर करें.
नीतू जायसवाल जी, आई विल रिक्वेस्ट नीतू जायसवाल जी टू प्रपोज वोट ऑफ थैंक्स टू हिम. अगर कोई सवाल है तो मैं ले सकता हूँ.
नहीं सर, बिल्कुल.
गुड आफ्टरनून सर. गुड आफ्टरनून सर. सर प्लीज पीपीटी के लिए कह दीजिए और आप प्लीज हेल्प कर दें कि उसको एक्सेस कैसे कर सकते हैं, ये भी प्लीज समझा दीजिएगा. धन्यवाद.
क्या एक्सटेंड क्या कह रहे हैं? एक्सटेंड क्या कह रहे हैं
सर? उसे एक्सेस कैसे करना है वो.
ओके ओके, ये आ गए हमारे रिसोर्स पर्सन साहब आ गए. दोबारा यू कैन रिपीट द क्वेश्चन, यू कैन आंसर.
Set it down हो गया मेरा. So any question if you
कोई और भी. One request is that they are asking for your PPT. Please share your PPT. We will, you know, give to share with everybody. 200 लोग हैं हमारे कोर्स में.
I will be sharing it.
Yeah. कोई और सवाल पूछ रहे थे. Somebody was asking a question. Please feel free.
Yes sir.
निकले.
सर थैंक यू सर. पहले तो सर के लिए एक एडजेक्टिवल फ्रेज है, वॉकिंग इंसाइक्लोपीडिया, हमारे विजयपुर सर के लिए.
अच्छा मेरे लिए.
एक
मैंने सोचा रिसोर्स पर्सन के लिए.
नौशाद सर एंड विजय सर दोनों से. सर सपोज दैट जैसे हमने रिसर्च किया और हमने पीएचडी करी एंड आई एम नॉट क्वाइट सेटिस्फाइड विद द रिसर्च वर्क, कैन आई परस्यू PhD in the same stream for the second time?
You want to do one more PhD?
Yes.
Well, certainly you can do. Many people are having one Indian PhD and one foreign PhD. देखिए इनका जो कंक्लूजन था बड़ा इंटरेस्टिंग कंक्लूजन था. you should never be satisfied in life with regard to acquisition of knowledge. Stay hungry. इन्होंने कहा ना, stay hungry. ये मत सोचिए कि पेट भर गया अभी, अरे बहुत पढ़ लिया, अरे छोड़ो अभी आराम करो. You know, that is the decline of your scholarship. Knowledge grows and you have to intellectually grow along with the time. लेकिन देखिए एक अल्बर्ट आइंस्टाइन, जो बहुत पहले जिनका डेथ हो गया, नोबेल लॉरेट हैं, वो ये कहते हैं, मैं उनका एक स्टेटमेंट आपको बताता हूँ. इट्स वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग. गिव ए थॉट टू दिस स्टेटमेंट. आजकल हम ये टेक्नोलॉजी की मदद से बहुत प्रोग्रेस कर रहे हैं. आइंस्टाइन कहते हैं, आई फियर द डे दैट टेक्नोलॉजी विल सरपास आवर ह्यूमन इंटरेक्शन. हमारा ह्यूमन इंटरेक्शन को सरपास कर रहा है टेक्नोलॉजी. तो द वर्ल्ड विल हैव, अगर ऐसा होता है कि ह्यूमन टेक्नोलॉजी जिसको हमने क्रिएट किया वो हमारा मास्टर बन रहा है, तो देन द वर्ल्ड विल बिकम ए जनरेशन ऑफ इडियट्स. द वर्ल्ड विल